All right. Welcome to stream. Welcome to Wagadu Chronicles. There's going to be some blessings soon, hopefully, assuming the maintenance and stuff didn't put that astray. So just gonna go ahead and stream that a little bit, see how that goes. Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, I'm just crafting some stuff in my inventory. Anyone else is just me. Right now, we're just gathering around, and this is where it's supposed to be today. Few people gathered. We've been working on this village, this society. Some confusion with how the waka work, but we got some other stuff going on. Oh. Is that my thing? All right. Good. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Playing some Wagadu Chronicles here. Just figured I'd go ahead and do the stream of the blessings and all that. That way, if anybody misses out, they can come back and look at the VOD. Looks like the High Priestess has arrived. Yep. They say a priest. Okay. Everybody saying their introductions and hails and hellos. Like we're getting ready to do the blessing ceremony for today. Should be fun. Notifications, I bet they're just my go lives. Yep. I'll pay attention to the what's going on in the game. Those who aren't familiar, this is the Wagadu Chronicles. It is a role-playing focused Afro fantasy RPG as an MMO. It is in Alpha 3, and we are doing some testing and having some fun and doing some role-playing. Now let us move to the shrine. We're going to go over here to the shrine. You can record these, you know, so people know how to do these blessings and such later, right? So we can role play that out. Build an internal lore. Probably get where I can see everybody. The names do get to be a little intrusive with the thing here. I think it would be nice if we could make the nameplates a little smaller, but that's fine. Excuse me. The point where I can see. You come down and bless Wagadu and its people. In a sign of devotion from each one of you. Bring a freshly picked herb. I'll reward you. We can do herb. Herbs. Herbs. I don't know that I can. Let's see if I can get this one. I don't have a basket, so I mean I have a basket. I think it might be in my inventory. It might be stored somewhere. I think I kept it handy. I don't have it equipped because it got too many other tools. Those are not herbs. Yeah, those are only going to give me leaves and seeds. Let's see if we can... Got a basket here. Let's see if that changes it. No, no herbs. Try that one. I think I might have some in storage, but they said freshly picked, right? So there we go. There's some herbs. Yay, herbs. Alright, that's everybody. Got weapons and stuff. I can give people weapons. So everybody's gathering their gifts and all that fun stuff, right? So our herb made our little offering, waiting for everybody else to return with theirs. quite a few people from the society I'm in right now. This is this is our area too, or the area we're working on claiming, I should say. We kind of have it claimed, we kind of don't. It is challenged. Like we're having some issues with starting the barter. There we go. I need to take this basket off. I don't want the basket on. Let's put that. Oh yeah, I see that it unequipped my staff when I put the basket on. Interesting. I thought I had another staff, not just that one, in my inventory. I have to go back and look at the VOD. I hope I didn't lose a staff. Said faint supernatural drumming fills the air. Oh, spirit servants of Afukele. I think that's right. These rays from the seas. Might be Keely. Need to get my pronunciation up. Take 2 bodies, possess them, and give us our gifts. Raise hands. Eyes glowing more bluish. Our possessions. Levitating. Thank you for bringing the gifts. Everyone speak with the messengers and get your gifts. Okay, so the messengers were... Okay. was the other person who got? Who was the other person who got? Thank you for these gifts. Not. They said 2, but I'm not sure if there were actually 2 or just the 1. But I got a die and some healing stuff. That's cool. La, 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. That was fun so far. The session is ending. Reading vessels of the gods. Amazing! Yahoo! Yeah! That was fun. One last run to the harbor. Oop, oop. Tried to interact with the person instead of the go. Let the high priest stay ahead. All these people so close together, it tends to cause these invite windows to show up. I suppose I can use WASD. I'm just used to using the mouse on this game. The WASD is kind of tricky. I, of course, would love to be able to do a little more with the camera angles and being able to hide the UI and the nameplates and stuff like that for pictures and role playing and that sort of thing. But hopefully they will add that sort of thing in time. I definitely requested it several times. Plants will not grow themselves. I mean, my character does have a divine weapon and has godly arms and stuff like that. So definitely going for that, the shrine warrior priest type thing. My original character was like a paladin shrine warrior type. This one is tending more towards just a general priest um build and stuff. I want to I'd like to be able to do like some sort of healing. I don't know how much they have. The system does not have healing on its own. I think maybe the sacred scriptures have healing. I'm not 100% sure. I can't make those myself, so somebody else is going to have to start making them. Just because it requires a lot of paper and different skill set than what I have. But that is the blessings. That was it. That was it. We do some little events like this throughout. I do have an event that I'm going to run on Monday. That should be some fun. It's a RP event. It's a sharing event where people tell stories and stuff like that. And maybe if someone has some music to share, or um, a trade, or they just want to RP, done all this kind of marketplace thing before in the RP. In Alpha 2, somebody had a marketplace event. They had the storytelling event in Alpha 2. I had the mirror evenings in Alpha 1, which was like a general sharing event where you just sort of share everything. I like to keep it broad, that way people can use their imagination. So it's not just storytelling, not just music, just whatever happens. And you don't need to craft this great authentic song or whatever. You can definitely do that, but you could also just RP that you're playing a melody or whatever, or that you create a wonderful dish and serve it up for everyone and share it with the group and the ancestors. That's the sort of thing. That's what informal RP is all about. Is just sort of having some fun and developing your characters so that everybody gets to know each other. And oh, that person has a story, and they were before they fell, they remember nothing, or maybe they remember that they were a shrine warrior, or that they were um a hunter, or that they were a farmer, and now that they've fallen, they've decided to get away from farming, and they want to seek some adventure in Wagadu. And so that's kind of the way it goes, right? So I think that's a good RP event. They've also got some more events. I want to check to see what the next event is. Next event is a desert race on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific. That'd be 12 noon Eastern. All these are in the Discord. Looks like we're gonna do a race. This event started when two lovers chased each other till death and became ancestors, never stopping to run to today. We will celebrate love and friendship, the fastest gift reward. Interesting. That'll be interesting. And then there'll be not on the calendar, but the Emir night, Emir evenings will be on Monday. The group hunt is going to be Wednesday again. Looks like 9 a.m. Pacific. And so I'll probably be streaming as many of these as I can. we'll go from there. Let me look here. Yeah, one of my system did disappear. Now, one of the workarounds is supposedly to log out and log back in. Let's go ahead and see if that fixes it. Though I did equip another system, so maybe that will be a problem. I thought I had a, let's see, the iron, copper, and silver. So I think silver is the harder one to make. The bronze, they don't have a system. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry. Ow, 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 ow. My back has decided to seize up a little bit here, but you know, that is the old, that's the, drawback of being old. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. I need to see what happened there. But yeah, we gotta die. The main issue I have with the die system is that you have to apply it after the item or while the item is being constructed. And that is one, I mean, it makes some sense that you can't re-dye it and re-dye it and re-dye it. That makes some immersive sense to an extent, but you cannot. I mean, there are ways to dye and bleach things in real life, right? So, that be not when they are manufactured. But my main problem with that, it's fine if we do it that way. The problem is the item does not indicate what color it is. Okay? So I can make, or somebody can make a piece of clothing and dye it blue and put it on the market, and I have no way of knowing that it's blue. I have no way of knowing that it's red. I have no way of knowing what color it is until I buy it. And then I'm stuck with it if it's the wrong color. So that's a problem. So the only way to get that is for you to do a direct trade from the crafter. And that's fine, but what's the point of having a marketplace if you can't use it, right? So that is one thing that I would definitely like to see, is that we have the either we indicate what the item is dyed, or we separate dyeing from crafting. That one of those two things needs to happen. The easiest is probably just to indicate what color it is after it's been crafted. But one of those two things need to happen, because it's kind of worthless without it. All you know is it's a top, or it's a skirt, or it's a piece of pants, or whatever. You don't know what color it is, and there's no way to know until you have it. So you could buy a skirt for 15 calories, and then you're stuck with a skirt that you can't use or don't want to use. So you have to put it back on the market and hope it sells for the same amount you put it up for. Or you can put it up for one and hope it sells, and it doesn't take up your sell spot for too long. Or you can just trash it. But yeah, I've got several of these up for sale personally, because that's what I've been making. I've been making weapons. These prices are just prices that I put up there, and they've been selling at those prices, but it's negotiable. I'd rather people have weapons that they need and have fun than worry about making calories. I've got thousands and thousands already. So yeah, I mean, if anybody needs a weapon, moon blades, great swords, sistrums, I think I can make one other thing. Throwing knives, throwing knives. I can make pretty much anything: bronze, iron, copper. You know, the bronze ones, I assume bronze are better than copper because it takes copper and tin to make them. If bronze are not better than copper, then that's an issue there. But that's another thing. But because copper takes 4 copper versus bronze takes copper and tin is more rare. I mean, I don't get tin drops nearly as much as I get copper. Plus, bronze unlocks at mining 4, and copper unlocks at mining 2. So I assume that bronze is better. But that may not be the case. I still need these two. I've got lots of gold to mine, to process once I actually get to mining 5. But that won't be till tomorrow, or tonight rather. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of crafting. And yeah, the people have mentioned that there's this loop here where your character just keeps animating while they're doing their crafting or while they're at a station. So that's a new bug. But not minor. Not game breaking, you know, it's a minor bug. No outpost Waka on Nino. Oh yeah, that is that's kind of like one of the big islands. That is one of the biggest islands. So and that leads to another thing, is some of the islands have settlement looking places. Either, how do you make that many calories? I've been selling weapons mostly. That's how I've been making money. Is I started out day one and just processed a whole bunch of metal. And I put up like the iron ones for 50. I put the copper ones for 150. The silvers for 200, I think, or 250, depending on which it was. Yeah, and I just made some weapons and sold them on the market, and I made several thousand calories. But hello, that's what I don't, unfortunately I kind of got engrossed in a couple different things. I'm not sure how long ago you said that. but yeah, that's how I got the calories, is I just do lots of crafting, lots of selling weapons. Because everybody needed weapons early on, right? Now they've gotta use the market more. Go on time. Hey, great. Yeah, so you know, the market is what it is. A lot of times, especially during alpha, we'll just put everything up for 1 calorie. But I need clothes. I need somebody to make clothes so that I can use all these calories. You know, so somebody out there, white clothes, blue clothes, skirts, yeah, those will be good. I kind of need a white skirt to go with this top. I'm just saying, you know, so anybody's got some good skirts, could use some, you know, you don't even need dyes. Everything defaults to white. So hey, anybody out there making skirts and stuff, yeah, hit me up. I got money to send your way. But yeah, so the market, like I say, the market, I've put these up here, and I've put them on the Nano island as well. Just got some, bronze story, nice bronze news 8. Bronze is kind of what we're at right now. That's pretty much the maximum you can do right now. Gold will unlock tonight, so I'll be able to do gold stuff tonight. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Try to put some clothes on the market on the weekend. Great, yeah, that's because definitely love clothes. It's always really hard. I have some points invested in tailoring, but it's pretty much just to make some metal clothes. I don't have a whole bunch of, because I wanted to invest pretty heavily in the mining and the making weapons, because the weapons become incredibly useful in an early stage of an alpha, because everybody needs them, and I want to make sure everybody has them, because if we're going to do hunts and we're going to do stuff like that, everybody needs to be able to have a suitable weapon so that they don't feel left out when we're on these big hunts that have like 10 people, and you have one person who's got a good weapon and everybody else has got nothing. Then it just becomes not fun as you wait for the one person to kill all the enemies. Like the hunt we did the other day, a lot of people seem to have some good quality weapons. Some of them bought them from me, some didn't, some made their own. But definitely was a nice thing to start out that first hunt with some good weapons. But I think that is where I'm gonna call it for now, because I did the whole blessings thing and we did some crafting and discussing and stuff like that, and I really will be spending more time covering these small events, and then maybe do some discussion afterward about game mechanics and what we like and what we would like to see improved. There's a lot of stuff I love about this game, and there's a few things that still kind of bother me. There's a lot of things that work great. There's a lot of things that have improved since Alpha 1, and they've taken a lot of our feedback, tons of our feedback, and they have ran with it, and they have done so much work listening to the community while still maintaining what they want to do with the game. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that's one of the great things about indie dev is I know they've got, funding elsewhere, but at their core they're an indie dev, and I love that. And so yeah, thanks for the stream. Absolutely love to see you again, and everybody, I will see y'all later. Bye.